It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Sooners will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Colorado's offense has the ball first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Now the pitch. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking downfield, it's awesome. Oh, they're after him. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. They want to run this quarterback.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
The Buffaloes decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. So Oklahoma's offense will get the ball for the first time. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. Around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to scramble. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be...
There he goes! And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this second and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air, it's Mayo. Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Sooners want to move quickly. The give to the right. Can't get him to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Sometimes like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Buffaloes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now the play fake. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Great place to start for this offense. He leaves it with his back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Dropping back, it's awesome. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball on this play. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. They'll run the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the 1st down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. The Sooners will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. A fair catch taken just inside. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's awesome. This time it's complete. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. After the break, they'll go back to work. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Tosses it incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position. Incomplete.
Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. Kick is in the air. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll run it from the gun. Runs into a wall. They'll give him 1 out to the 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Sooners want to crank the tempo.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
To the air, it's Mayo. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays. Because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you find them.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll do it himself. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Back to throw, it's Mayo. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the run. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got it. Tackled there by the defense. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony They'll try to bully their way for the first.
And they make the stop just short of the line.
Gain, inches to go. It'll be fourth down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys.
Breaks into the open.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on second in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up third and short.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. A first down run on the doorstep. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to... Can the D deny them on second and goal? Off play action. Looking to get it in. Touchdown Sooner! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treachery. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They go to the counter. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Motion from the back. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. To the air. It's awesome. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Looking for more room. And he is taking it off.
And that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The inside handoff. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at second and 8. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Buffaloes with the first and 10. Once for the tackle. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a second and 2. On the option. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buffaloes come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That defender is is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll keep it himself. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He's got his man, makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Blasted as he lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Punt will bounce out of bounds. They're going to spot it at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the close to the 30-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Rides the back and leaves it. Fighting off the defender. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Hines is back in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Buffaloes will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The run from the shotgun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The short hands, it's Walletta. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Sooners will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. You just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
The Buffaloes decide to punt it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Mayo. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Sooners are in the hurry-up.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks one deep. He's got it on the outside. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Sooners are rolling down the field.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Got stuffed. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bringing the heat. Lets it fly. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth.
Offense is stopped. Will be turnover on down.
Hands it off on the counter. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. Plows through the defense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Quick release by the QB. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. Handoff to the lone back. Powers through the defender. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Floretta. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finds his big tight end. Still running at the 40. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
You know, as an offense, you're playing this defense, and they're in a 3-4 alignment. You're worried about the pass rush coming off the edge. How about big fella in the middle? Completely collapse the pocket on that play.
The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Mayo. Takes the easy one to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that is elite 3rd down defense. First of all, you get him in 3rd and long, and then you look to the go-to guy, Jesse. I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard, 3rd in California, to convert that. Doesn't matter how good your receiver is. And this dude's obviously one of the best in the country. But the defense, they were all over it. They were ready for it. They get the big pay.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Going to sling it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. And they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Now facing a third and long. Back to pass, it's Mayo. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on third down. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets it. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback.
He'll take the deep shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Buffaloes send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this. Trade on one thing. Make the catch. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Quarterback on the keeper. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Looking to throw, it's Mayo. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back on the option to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the catch. It's Floretta. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the...
19. And the Colorado offense.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw. It's awesome. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Right down the middle. Got his man to the left. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, and some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th. Looking for a huge play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball. To make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal blocking back.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Sooners in the hurry-up.
Well, no mystery on that play call, right? You've got the lead late in the game. You've gotten the ball back on the other side of the 50 on your opponent's side, and so you're just going to run it. And it's fine if they know that. You just want to stay on the field and bleed this clock, and you got to start thinking about where are your best runner runs. Which side of this offensive line is the strongest? Which guys defensively do you want to attack so you can take as much time off the clock as possible?
He'll do it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Looking left. Got him downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's awesome. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Here's a heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
And the Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Rice. 2 fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll keep it himself. Stonewalled. Keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll go to the sneak.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think it's a play.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working that left side now.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Mayo. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Smith. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse